Hey guys, welcome back to another how to win video. Today I'm going to be taking Rosa into Solo Showdown Outrageous Outback. Now today I want to focus on meleeing on sort of close range brawlers and trying to show you guys how to use close range brawlers, because I've seen a lot of mistakes that people tend to make, and also mistakes that people make going against close range brawlers. So I'm going to pick Rosa because there's a couple instances that I've seen that people sort of don't really notice or haven't thought about, and I want to sort of make you guys aware about it. So without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Okay, we're spawning at the top left corner of the map, and now before I get into anything, I just want to apologize if you guys do hear some rain or some loud noises, because it is raining outside right now as I am recording this, so yeah, it's just one thing to keep in mind. But going up against this crow, okay, so as a short range brawler, this is not a fight you can take. Like, a lot of this comes with decision making, and if you haven't seen my decision making video, I actually revisited that already, so I will link that down in the description below if you guys are interested or need some help with that. But a Leon, we could take this if we are careful, but if this crow's gonna come and pinch us, that's not gonna happen. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna just back away entirely. Gonna get away from this fight. They both have range, and that's something that we cannot mess with. So if we're gonna play it safe, we're gonna go for high trophies here. We can't be going aggressive or going for these brawlers, but there is some instances where you can go aggressive on brawlers like that, which is what I want to show you guys today. I did actually notice this bull just sneaking into these bushes, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a couple shots off, you know. Nothing too crazy, just chip for some super, really, like, just trying to get a little bit of damage off. I'm not gonna go for the kill, because, like, right now, this crow, he will be able to take us out if we go really aggressive, and anyone could third party us, so it's better to stay safe than sorry. But I'm actually just gonna pressure this crow, just to force him that way, chase that bull a little bit more. He's in a bad spot, but we're not going to pursue the kill because actually, no, what I'm actually going to do is I need to check these. Alright, so he's got his jump. I got to be careful about that. One thing actually, when you're going against crows, if you're poisoned, try and take advantage that you can't heal, so use your attacks. Like, don't sit there and not attacking unless you're hiding behind a wall because you don't want to take too much damage. But if you're going up against a crow and you're poisoned, try and go in or try and get some shots off if you can, because you're already poisoned. Like right here, may as well, right? So right there, I abused Rosa's range, which is something I wanted to sort of cover, is that her range is really long. Well, longer than people expect and longer than it displays it. This isn't her full range. It extends maybe like a third of a tile longer than what it shows up with the silhouette type thing. I'm not too sure what to call it. So right here, I just played really passive there, although I did go a little bit aggro on that crow when he got too close. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind when you are playing short range brawlers, is not to go, okay, depending on your matchup. So like on these crows and stuff right here, I'm just going to get a bit close, watch him use his jump, use my super at the very last minute, take him out, and we are going to get taken out by this crow. That's okay. Looks like there was a Leon in the storm. Interesting right there. He decided to stay in the storm to see if he could get the second place. Actually a pretty solid play, but I feel like that was a pretty good game. I want to try and go a little bit more in depth with like using Rosa's range and showing you guys how you can actually get more shots off, or sort of to have an advantage against your opponents, because Rosa's an interesting brawler. I'm not too sure about Bull, Shelly, and those other close range brawlers, but Rosa definitely. So without further ado, let's hop into the next game. Alrighty, we're swinging at the top of the map this time, looking alright with one box. It actually doesn't really matter where you spawn on the map when you are playing close range, simply because all you need is power cubes. You're better off going for early game power cubes than going for kills, because if you are going to get outranged, you're going to need to have those extra power cubes to give you that extra bit of health or that extra bit of damage to make you more of a threat against any of your opponents. So, two players over there, I'm not going to go for that. I'm just going to go for this Rosa who's getting this power cubes, because she's actually used a lot of her shots, which I can take advantage of and go for that power cube and steal it from her instead. So I'm going to wait for this Leon to use his shots on these boxes, and then I'm going to go for him and see if I can probably take advantage of him there. So this Poco doesn't know what he's walking into. I'm pretty sure, yes, there's a Leon right there. I'm just going to go in right now. I'd take these boxes. I'm not going to go for the kills. I was just waiting for my moment to take the boxes. And now I have 6 power cubes. I'm looking really good. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out of the middle. That is a hot spot for combat. Everyone's going to be around the middle at all times. It's really not good if you're in the middle, because you're going to get easily pinched and third-partied by countless players. So it's better off to stay around the outskirts and be the players third-partying. So that's actually really important with close range, because close range, you don't have that advantage with the distance allowing you to get shots on people. You have to play smarter, you need to know how to position yourself better. So right here, I'm not engaging into too much combat. Like, I saw that Shelly, I'm not going to go for that. This Rosa's trying to team with us because she's not in a good spot, and she knows it. But I'm not going to do that because that isn't really useful for you guys as if you're learning. So I'm just trying to help you out with more useful tips. So I'm going to take her out easily, abusing that range that we have. Like I said, it's a lot longer than you would expect. That Shelly did waste her super. That's really good for us. I'm going to let the Crow deal with her. That's fine. We have 7 power cubes. He has 9. It is a bit of an unfair matchup. Like, he's got longer range, but I'm going to see if I can... No, so he's going to keep his distance. That's really good on his end. It's definitely what he should be doing. I'm going to try and use my super. Ooh, unlucky. So, I predicted his jump. I was going to see if I could maybe get a shot off, use my super or something. Wasn't too much we could do at the end there. But nonetheless, that was still a really good game. I quite liked how we played that out. I feel like it gives you a really accurate representation of how to play close range well. Mainly about positioning yourself well, knowing when to fight, and also just playing smart. And I'm going to see if I can cover it a little bit more in the next game. So without further ado, let's hop into the third one. Okay, we're spawning at the bottom of the map. This time we have a box to our left, one to our right, but I'm pretty sure someone's going to take that by the time we can get there. If this Mortis does try and go for us, that is not a smart play. It's basically a death trap, since we can just kill him really easily. But it looks like he has backed away. Smart play on his end, because he doesn't want to take us on right now. So, like I covered in the previous game, just going to go for the early game power cubes. There's a Mortis here. We're going to be able to steal it from him because, I mean, we are a tank. We are close range. He can't really deal with it. Mortis is close range as well, but he's a much different type of brawler. Like, his playstyle is a lot more different, and it's also one that I'm not very good at. I haven't sort of gotten down really well, which is why I actually haven't made videos on Mortis. And I don't think I will make videos on Mortis, but... yeah, so the one exception to most of the stuff I'm telling you is with Mortis. Although everything that's got to do with positioning definitely is not the exception. I would 100% take that into account. So we're in a pretty good spot. I haven't really located too many players. I saw Shark Leon like up in the top right near the middle in one of those bushes. So all we have is this left corner to ourselves. Not much we need to do. I'm going to keep going a little bit more aggressive and trying to discover people just to make the gameplay a little bit more interesting. But for you guys, I would recommend just sort of camping somewhere, finding a good spot, and just staying there, because that will secure you trophies and it will make sure that you don't lose anything. So, right here, Mortis getting pinched by the Tara. Unlucky for him. He's going to go for the Tara, use his bats, and take her out. Well played on his end, but he walked straight into a Shelly, which is unlucky for him. I'm not going to go for the Shelly because her range is longer. She can take us out, and that is not good. She's going to get a super, but we're going to get her a bit weak to back her off. We're going to get weak as well, though, so I'm going to run back, heal, and I'm going to try and actually kite the Shelly around and try to walk her into someone else, because I want her to fight someone else and not me. Or I could just back away. Ooh, someone actually in here? Alright, unlucky for this Mecha Crow. He was hiding in those bushes, we took him out. But as I was saying before, just baiting that Shelly into the middle. Like I said, there's a Leon. Oh, never mind. The Leon wasn't in the center, but he was. Which is, like I said, it's the hot spot for all the combat. That's where everyone's going to be. You're going to be easily pinched. So I'm going to stay in these bushes for as long as I need to. Right here, I'm going to just look for the perfect opportunity to get out of here. Go for the Shelly or go for the Leon. The Leon is invisible, and I'm going to go for him. Use my super, tank as much damage as I can, and we're going to get taken out by the Shelly by her second super. So, once again, it was a really good game. It is a bit difficult to take first place, especially on a Shelly, because she is a perfect counter to Rosa. And like the previous game with that Crow, another good counter, managed to jump on us and take us out. But, like I said, it's still a really good game. I quite liked how we played that out. So, I'm just going to hop into the fourth and final game and see what we can do there. Alrighty, we're spawning at the bottom of the map with 3 or 4 boxes near us. I'm going to go for the one on our right, and then for the one further to our right, and then looks like the BB's going for the double spawn, so we won't be able to get that double spawn over there. But that is okay, because we're going to be able to get 2 power cubes as well. So I'm going to go for this box here, grab the power cube really quickly, chip this ball just a bit so we can keep him weak so he doesn't heal. But if he does go near us, we will just get some more damage off. Although it looks like a Shelly and a BB are fighting over these boxes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be like a third party, going to intercept anything that happens. Going to take the box actually. I'm just going to run, try and steal this power cube. No, I didn't manage to pick it up, unfortunately. We are going to get hit by the BB, but there's not much she can really do. We're going to go for the BB right here. She didn't expect us to be in those bushes, so we just take that kill, take the power cube, and we're just going to try and leave if we can. This Shelly has a super. She's actually going to leave us alone. I was expecting her to fight us, but it looks like she played it smart, because we're actually really close to our super. So if we did manage to get that, that wouldn't have been good for her. So I'm gonna hold my ground in this corner here. I think there might be, I saw a ball early on in the game. He did take out a Shelly, so he's in the middle right now. Unless that is a different ball. But we're gonna head around this corner. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna post up, stay in this side of the map for a while, just because I don't feel like going too aggressive. I've been going aggressive these past few games. I'm just gonna stay around this area for a bit. Brock above us, good to keep in mind. Bull in the center, also good to keep in mind. Brock is helping us reveal him a little. I'm not sure if he's still in this corner. Doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna go wander around to see if I can. Yeah, so there's someone in there. I'm not sure who it was. I just saw them flash for just a second, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. It is a crow. I'm just gonna stay, keep my distance, just because I don't want him to take us down, chip us slowly. Because crow, his poison does chip you down slowly but surely. It's a really good counter to tanks, so that's something you don't want to deal with. And it looks like there's a bull in this corner here, which is pretty funny. We managed to see him through the bushes. So I'm just gonna stay in this side of the map because I'm assuming with all this fighting going on, people are gonna head down here at some point or another, or they're gonna get taken out. And now that I say that, the crow decides to jump on the Brock, which gives us the perfect opportunity to just migrate, to reposition ourselves in a better spot. Hopefully we can take out the Colt. Yes, he did run into the storm. It was a bit of a close fight there, but we managed to win. So that game was a little bit different to the others. We just really relied on positioning rather than going for kills. A little bit of a like anticlimactic game, but the other ones were really good. I hope that does help you guys out with playing tanks or close range brawlers, or even if you knew how to play them already, hopefully you are a bit more aware of things that you can do to further maximize your trophies or get better at the game. So yeah, but that'll be it from me today, guys. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I make how to wins on this channel twice a week, and I upload some other funny clips and other things on here as well. But also a quick reminder, if you have any questions about this, I do stream on Twitch every Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time and at 6 to 8 PM on the Fridays. So if you just want to pop in and have some fun, or you have some questions about this video, feel free to ask me in there. But as always, guys, I'll catch you all next time, and keep sweating. Whenever my friend Clivius is on, we play Siege. What is wrong with you? What's that?